So, good evening, West Texas Dream Team and Facebook family and friends. It has been a long week, and today was a long day. And yes, you're seeing a towel on top of my head, and no, I'm not embarrassed to post a video like this because this is real life. This is me. So, I just feel really compelled to talk about your big why. See, I believe a big why is so incredibly important because it is actually what will get you up in the morning. It is what will get you through a difficult day or a difficult week. At the end of your life, it's going to be your legacy. And so, this week has been tough. And, really, there's been a lot of failures. I failed more than once this week. And, it's interesting how we're graded in the world, right? Our successes and failures as the world defines them is pretty exhausting and quite often feels very unattainable. It's hard for me to deal with and stomach all the time. And if I didn't have a big why, man, I think I would have given up a long time ago. So let's just talk for a minute about why a big why is important. So God created us. He created us with a plan and a purpose, and our big why, if we really dig deep and we think about it, usually will line up with who He created us to be. I am a mother, and for so many years, my big why was my kids. I say, if somebody asks me, why do I get up and do what I do? I say, it's for my kids. It's all for my kids. And if that's your big why, that's okay. I'm not judging. What I'm telling you is that for me, I'm obviously a mother for a reason. You are? Gosh, that was a good job, girl. You read that whole book today? I'm super impressed.
Starting on page 10.
That's good. Sorry. So this one right here, she's a reason. I love her to death. I'm thankful I have her. I know that God trusted me enough with her. She's a blessing. But here's the reality for me that sunk in several years ago. And that is that my girl and my boys, they're going to leave. And
we can't be a big why all the time.
That's right. You can't be my big why all the time. Because when they're gone, what am I going to do?
You're gonna cry.
Yes, I am going to cry. I'm going to cry. And so, fortunately, because of the company that I'm privileged enough to be a part of, they sent me to a class called Bold. And in Bold, they really talk about your big why. They challenge you to think about what your big why is. And had they not done that, I wouldn't have been able to dig deep and figure out what it was. And so my big why is to live a life designed to help people find their purpose and to help people believe that the impossible is possible, to grow and develop people the way people have grown and developed me. It is exactly the reason why I get up every day and I go to the job I go to. It's not because of the job. It's not because of the title. It's not because of the money. It's because it's an opportunity to live out my big why. It gives me purpose. It fulfills me. It gives something to me that I need, and that's to have the focus be on others and not myself. And so I just want to encourage everybody, if you don't have a big why, think about one. I also want to encourage everybody to really speak life into people. In the world in which we live, failure It's all around us. I mean, let's be honest. And it never seems quite good enough. And so if we allow the world to infiltrate our minds, which admittedly this week, especially these last 2 days, I definitely have. You're bringing pineapple into the bedroom?
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm too tired to say anything. So, I was saying something. Now I don't know what I was saying. Just encourage people. Speak life into people. Because again, our world is tough and, oh my gosh, there's critics at every corner. And, when a big why helps you to get out of the failure, the focus on the failure. Knowing that you were created with a plan and a purpose by God, for God, that you have a clear path is so, so important to our peace and well-being. So I'm going to leave you guys on that note. It is very, very late. I'm very, very tired and very, very sore. And so I need to get some beauty sleep, clearly. Everybody have a good night.